Let's go.
It's another K-Town beat.
YouTube. It's your boy, Mr. Outliner. I'm back. Look, check this out, man. I got what is a burst fade? What is it? You know what I mean? So that's what I'm here to explain today. What is a burst fade? Now I got my boy Teezy right here. He work in the barbershop with me, you know what I'm saying? So he a barber too. So it say a lot when another barber wants you to cut their hair. Either that or they desperate, right? Like, dang, he desperate. But anyway, this is the cut that he wants right here. And this is actually a cut that he did. Let me tap the screen. This is a cut that he did so a long time ago. So anyway, this is the cut that he wants, right? So we doing like I'm gonna put my own spin on it. It's burst fade Mohawk. That's basically what we're doing, a burst fade Mohawk. Now, he told me he doesn't want like the curve on the side, the seat cup. So we're not gonna even worry about that part. Now, so what you want to understand about the burst fade is it goes around the ear. So it's gonna start low and burst out. Like, so the fade is gonna go to the left, to the right, up top, northeast, northwest, you know, like a sun, like a burst, you know, like a sun. So like how the sun has rays, you know, that you can draw from the sun or whatever like that. That's what a burst fade is. It just fans out, you know, into a fade. So and we actually putting this with a Mohawk. So I'm just trying to give you a vision of how I approach it, because remember, I always tell you it's a system to this thing, right? You know, you have your approach, you have your system, and you have your execution. So starting with that, the approach is, hey, I gotta make my guideline around the ear, the shape of the ear mainly, you know, a little bit above it. Then, you know, you use your system to make it fan out, burst out, you know, spread out, however you want to look at it in order to achieve the goal that you're trying to get to. So the first thing, like, he doesn't want his hair that high on top, so he told me to use a 1.5. Later on in the video, you'll see that I actually used a 1 open to get the exact length that he wanted, right? So we just knocking down the bulk right now. Now let's jump into the fade part. The first thing that we're gonna do is do open. Well, slightly, almost all the way open, just a little bit closed, but you want to attack that first guideline that you did and keep the same pattern, like in a circle type pattern, like around the ear, right? And you just bringing it up a little bit above the first guideline that you made, right? Make sure you use your comb. Make sure you always comb the hair down in order to remove the excess hair that may be sticking there, right? And after that, you come back with your 1 guard. You come back with your 1 guard, you can go open, and you come up and attack that guideline. So the system is, this particular system is, you can make a guideline, take away a guideline, then make it another guideline, and take away that until it all blends into the top, right? So I got the 1 guard and I'm using the corner of the blade. You see what I'm doing right here, and I'm just really taking out the dark spots. The reason why you use the corner of the blade is to take out the dark spots without creating an extra line, right? If the only way you use it flat basically is if you're trying to create a guideline, right? or you doing like a skin fade to where you know it's a certain guideline that you're trying to remove, right? Like it's a tough, like when it's really close to the scalp. But other than that, you're using the corner of the blade in order to feather it. You see, I'm using the corner of the blade. I'm just attacking little dark spots. I'm picking my spots. That's what you want to do, because the foundation for the burst fade is already there. Now, my videos are not, my videos are to explain to you how to do a haircut. A lot of videos just, you know, they just videos. That's not what I'm here for. And right here, I got a half guard that I'm using underneath to help me clean up, you know, clean up the first guideline in the bottom area. But like I was saying, my videos, I'm here to educate you on how to do it. Now, it's so many ways to do a haircut. Can somebody do a haircut better than me? Sure they can. You know, will they be able to explain it better than me? I don't know about that. Will you get the same education from them? I don't know about that. You know, and I'm sure it is somebody that teaches very well. It's not that, but I'm just getting the point to you that my videos are to help you become a better barber in whatever aspect. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter if you're an experienced barber or not. I'm here to like break down the process. So back to the haircut. Right here, I took off the half guard. I'm back open to where I started from, and I'm still using the corner of the blade the whole time. This whole haircut is really just corner of the blade action. You know, once you get it to a certain point, it's finessing right now. That's all we doing. We just finessing the haircut. And with fading, that's what it's mainly about. Fading is about finessing, right? And getting that look. So you can already see that the burst fade is coming out. They have different types of burst fades. Don't get me wrong, but they all start the same way that I showed you. Right? Like if he wasn't getting a Mohawk and he was getting like that, just that south of France, it would be the same starting point and everything I did, but the haircut would look a little different. And we probably would leave more hair in the front because he probably wants the C cup and all that type of stuff, right? But this is the same thing, but this is Mohawk form. So you see what I'm doing here. The fade is nice. It's coming out clean, you know. So continue to, you know, look at the fade. If you see any bulk you want to remove, just continue to pick your spots, do cleanup work. You see how this is going. So right here, I'll probably use a little clip over comb right here towards the back where it's kind of thick at. You know, for the Mohawk part, I think I just wanted a little bit more smoothed out. But definitely take your time, look at it, you know. And this is pretty much the burst fade. You see where we started and where we ended up at. So this is the look that you really want to get right here. So like I said, I'll just clean up the back a little bit more. See whatever you don't like. Every barber's eye is different, so whatever you see, and that's it. You know what I mean? So now we can go ahead and flip it to the other side. So now we come to the part to where we get ready to do the lineup, and y'all know what I'm using. That outliner, that Mr. Outliner detailing mist, gonna make his hair crispy, keep it in place. I got my restock coming in. I'm out of stock right now, but I suggest by the time you get this video, within about 3 to 4 days, I should have my new shipment in. So if you need to get that detailing mist, I will have it on MR.OUTLINER.com. If you don't follow me on IG, go to my IG. It's Mr. Outliner, and then you can go straight to the link right there to get your product, or I'll put it down in the description on this video. Now, when doing a lineup, it's different things to look at, the approach, right? So the best thing to do mainly is start from the middle. Can't really go wrong if you start from in the middle. Now the thing that you want to assess is which side is higher, which side is lower, you know, where you want to start, what you want to match what up with. Now, so to me, on the right side of the screen is a little higher automatically. So I started on this side, on the left side, because to me it was stronger. Now his lineup is a little tricky, so you just have to be careful. And most people nowadays, their lineups are tricky. It's hard to find somebody with a flat surface, box head, you know, that type of thing. So just take your time with the lineup. And I'm using the cordless detailers right here, and I just, these clippers, these trimmers are like, they the truth, they butter. When you use these detailers with the detailing mist, you gonna get that butter. Now look, I didn't use enhancements at all in this video, and I'm not gonna use them, just to show y'all like, hey, I can make sharp lines without enhancements. I really just don't need them unless a person is really thin. It's not that I need them, they need it, right? So look at when you're looking at this line right here, this is straight, no enhancements, just the detailing mist. So in look, he crisp. Two things about me: the line's gonna be crispy and the fade gonna be blurred. Those are two things about me, right? So now on the sidebars, it's pretty much self-explanatory. You just come by, you pull towards you though. Yeah, so just make sure you pulling, you know, towards you, away from, you know, the ear. And you see me pulling out, and I'm just taking my time, precision with it. Just be careful with these corners, man, because the corners can get out of control really quick. They can get out of control really quick. So I try to just chill and take my time with it. You see how it is, and then just come back, clean up a little bit, man. Make everything blend into that fade, man. Look at that. Like I told you, man, the fades are blurry, man. That's what we do. That's what we do over here. We blurry fades over here. You know what I mean? So anyway, once you get that side, then you can turn the chair around. And if you see, I switched my side where I was like, sometimes trying to do these lineups and get the best view for you and the angles is putting me in a position I really don't cut in. But video purposes, I just try to give it to you where I can show you also. Like, you know, so like I would do the front of his edge up in a different position, but I can't get my camera in that position to show you exactly what I'm doing with it. So this is why I'm doing it from the side view. And like we did on the other side, you do the exact same thing. It's a little light on this side, but we're gonna get it. You see how sharp the detailing mist is, man. The detailing mist is the truth, man. You see that? You see how I use this thing, man. You see the lines. You see how we doing, how crispy we are. You see how blurry the blend is. You know, this is what you can do. Also, I'm happy about it, because if you follow the exact same steps I told you with a little practice, if you are an aspiring, you know, new barber, or just a barber trying to learn new haircuts or whatever, you can achieve this same look. You know what I mean? It's nothing better than when you start off with a plan and execute it. because that's what I do this for, man, just to show you how to execute. Now, once you got the lineup, no enhancements again, but you see how sharp and crisp the lineup is. Now, once you're done with both sides of it, you can come back and you can try to detail it as best as possible. You know, make it as sharp. If any little piece of hair falling over, you know, then you can, you know, fix that and make it look the way you want it to look. So you see what we doing right here. You know, the lineup is 60% of the haircut, maybe 70, right? So you gotta make sure you get the lineup crisp, and you gotta make sure you get it right. Now, after you're done with that, you can go to the back, and we're gonna make it into a V shape here. This is gonna further give us the look that we're looking for. You just come and you just make a normal V, right? And it's gonna give you a certain look. But after you make this V, you might have to come back and fade it in just a little bit, just to make everything blend in the way it should. You can also start the V when you first get ready to do the haircut. I could have did that too and faded everything into it to save myself a little time, but I didn't. But it's no right or wrong way to do this. You can still do this at the end and still achieve the same look that you want to get, right? So the V is going to give it that look, the Mohawk feel in the back. You see the burst fade from the side. You see how everything is just blending, and this is the look that you want. This is the look, more so the look that he wants, right? So this is just like the picture that I showed you in the beginning. This is just the same haircut, but with a little bit of my twist on it. Then after that, you can come back, you can kind of trim the top, get any loose hairs, you know, continue to detail the haircut, you know what I'm saying? But that's the end of the haircut. This is the look that you wanted to get. I explained it to you, got you where you need to be, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, you know how we do it. You know, if you got any questions on the haircut, if you want me to show y'all any other haircuts, you got any ideas for videos you want me to do, leave a comment down in the comment section. I got you. You know, I respond to everything. Like, you get on my post talking crazy, I'ma talk back, you know what I mean? So anyway, like I said, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, you know how we do it. Until next time, love, peace, and hair grease.